Honestly, I can't say what it was. It's definitely different places where I could got my eyes in better spots and got to the progressions quicker and regardless of anything, so all those sacks, they definitely on me.
Ask somebody for your helmet and you're walking toward having some pace. Were you trying to get back in the game? Were you asking to go in before the 2-minute drive?
Yeah, I didn't know I was out. Yeah, I didn't know. I was on the bike, I was powering up. I was powering up for that 2-minute drive because, that's just a situation every quarterback dreams for. That's many situations I've been in before, and I thought I was in. So then he told me I wasn't in, and I was like, okay. Nah, coach in the middle of play call, he's not going to do all that, in the middle of everything.
What was the messaging within the team coming off of that field with 3 quarterbacks playing, all 3 of you? Like, what was the messaging between all of you guys?
Wait.
When you came off the field, all 3 quarterbacks got to play, so like, what were you guys saying to each other as you wrapped this one up?
Definitely just talking about what we could have done better, of course. That was what we was talking about coming off the field.
What's the best piece of advice you've learned from Taylor Hunt?
A lot. I'm blessed for him to be here. Regardless if he's here or not, come Monday, come Tuesday, or if any of us here or not, come the weekday. But I'm definitely thankful and blessed that he was able to come in my life and teach me great lessons. One that I extremely needed, to be able to thrive in this league.
Can you elaborate on anything specific that he shared?
No, it's not anything specific. It's being around him every day, understanding how he goes about things. He's in a lot of similar situations, so he's giving that perspective about how to stay ready. So that's everything. That's everything to me, and I'm thankful, extremely thankful that he was here on this team.
How would you say that training camp and these 2 preseason games went for you altogether?
I think overall it was great. I think every day is a new day. Every day you learn different things, and there's definitely life lessons. You learn out of every situation. So I'm coming out training camp and everything, happy that I got the opportunity.
Training camp and everything live up to what you were expecting coming into the league?
I really didn't have any expectations. Oh, and they can ask as many questions they want. I ain't got nothing to do. I said they can ask as many questions as they want. Yeah. I just see him all the time, so yeah, I got the thing.
How'd you make it out physically?
Good. Yeah, I feel really good.
What do you do from now until tomorrow, whenever?
Go home, watch my brother game, eat with my family, do everything I'm able to do.
There with the field goal, I think was great for our football team. Those guys, I'm really proud of how they've performed throughout off-season program, through training camp. I feel like that field goal put a cap on that, really all that hard work. So I'm really pleased with that. We weren't perfect, like we're never going to be perfect, but I was really pleased with how the effort throughout the day. And then we'll set our sights on, obviously, next week. Have a good week before we take a little break and start week 1. But really pleased with how we finished.
Kevin, it was obviously a bit of a rough second half for Shedeur and the entire Browns offense, but why didn't you keep him in for 2 minutes?
Yeah, obviously we didn't play great as an offense in the second half. That's never on one person. So we can be better in a bunch of areas. I just felt like we wanted to give Snoop a last try.
Walked up to you after taking his walk down to the pylon, and then he walked back up to you on the sidelines before Snoop went in, and he said something to you. You shook your head. I mean, was he trying to get back?
He's a competitive kid. The plan was to go with Snoop there, so but I wouldn't make any more of it than that.
Kevin, how would you analyze the way Dylan Gabriel played?
Yeah, again, it's you talk about the quarterback position. It's really about all 10 around that player and how he's playing. So I thought he made some good decisions, made some good throws. I know there's plays that he wants back, but as a group, we have plenty to clean up.
There's another PA team miss. Do you think you have a difficult decision at kicker?
Yeah, all those type of decisions, Tony, we'll talk about. Dylan, with that 2-minute drive, Kevin, I know you talk about situations, but what most impressed you about him during that drive? Yeah, again, just us getting it's an 11-man operation there. Guys getting open, getting the ball out on time. I think did a nice job in a couple different concepts, worked the middle of the field. But, yeah, I was pleased with how that group finished the half.
Would you say he played better than he did last week, though, Kevin?
Honestly, Jeff, I don't remember last week.
Kevin, is there a long-term concern about Ethan's knee?
Not a lot. Well, we don't have testing, so it's hard to say. I'd say let's get the testing and we'll see.
When when Shedeur, it seemed like he reverted to some of the drifting or to the retreating. Is that because maybe he's in there with third and fourth teamers and it's just not going the way he would want it to, or did he revert?
I think with all of our players, Mary Kay, there's things that we can do better, and there's some good moments out there, but that's what our job as coaches, to develop our guys.
Yeah, Dylan had that 2-minute drive, and then Huntley obviously had the drive to, win the game for y'all, get the game when you field goal rather. Kind of what do you think that says about, the place that y'all have in place for, these 2-minute drills, and then, of course, how y'all hammered that down and the significance of it?
I think in the course of a 60-minute game, there's just so many situations that come up, and it's our job as coaches to prepare our guys for those moments and make sure that there's a shared situational awareness among our football team. And I thought the entire preseason we get an opportunity at a bunch of different situations.
With Dylan, it seemed like he just seems a lot more comfortable in those 2-minute drills, just almost like he can play freer. Is that an accurate assessment?
I don't know. Good question. I'm not sure how he would feel answering that, Chris. I think he just, that entire group operated really well.
Looked like you got good pressure from the young guys, right? McGuire, Huntington, Thomas.
Huntington, Aiden played fullback for us in the first play of the game. He played special teams, was disruptive on defense. He's on our football team. AB said I could share that with you guys. So he made the football team. But I'm pleased with that entire defense and just how they were relentless to get that quarterback.
Kevin, a lot of sort out, I think, at the wide receiver position, obviously, but Gage has been just awesome this entire preseason. I'm sure you guys felt that way too. Just what can you say about him from camp to now and what he's kind of brought you guys?
Yeah, a lot to sort out, but really pleased with Gage and all of those young guys in that room and really in all those rooms. All of them did what we asked them to do. Constantly were in the building getting better. He's an example of a young man that knows what to do, can line up everywhere, and performed both in practice and in the games.
It looked like Shedeur may have been headed towards the X-ray room after the game. Maybe I have that wrong, but he was headed that way. No?
No. Yeah.
You have any injury update? Peter Strong, concussion?
Concussion protocol, Cade, concussion protocol, yeah.
And do you know how bad Blake's knee is?
Not after testing, we'll know.
I just saw Ethan walk out with a kind of a big brace on his knee. But again, are you still going through further tests?
Yeah, he'll have an MRI. Yeah.
Kevin, you've been through the whole preseason, 2 weeks away from Cincinnati. Just where do you feel the team is, with 2 weeks left before?
We're not there yet. We got plenty of work. I think next week's a big week for us. We'll be working Monday through Thursday before we take that break. So we have a lot to clean up as a football team, offense, defense, special teams, and that's our job as coaches to identify some of those things and get them worked out. But I'm really, really pleased with the effort. I know can be a small thing, but I'm really pleased with the effort.
How about that first team? We talked about that. Like Joe, that was his first. A lot of those guys are first time, and then Harold capping it off with his first TD.
Yeah, good to get down there, good to execute in those moments, but pleased with how those guys operated.
Would you say one of your bigger decisions this week is who will back up Joe in that Bengals game?
I'm just not there yet. Mary Kay, I think we got to get through the next couple days.
Harold specifically, for him, just how big that cap is, kind of cap his preseason. What have you seen how he has just sort of developed and grown as a rookie?
Yeah, he's done a nice job. He's